If you could travel back in time, would you visit the age of dinosaurs? When life first began on Earth, it was a very different place than what we know today. Continents were scattered around the globe, temperatures fluctuated wildly, and no life forms existed yet. Over millions of years, our planet changed dramatically, eventually becoming the home we know today. With modern technology, we can learn about what the world was like when dinosaurs roamed the land by studying fossils. But these ancient animals didn't stick around forever. Around 66 million years ago, they went extinct, including the Allosaurus and the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex. The climate was generally warm and humid, allowing lush forests and diverse ecosystems to flourish. Towards the end of the Jurassic period, there was another mass extinction, although not as severe as the Great Die-In. This event, often referred to as the KPG event, marked the end of the Cretaceous period in the Mesozoic era. It is widely known for the extinction of non-avian dinosaurs, but it's important to note that it wasn't just dinosaurs that perished. This debris formed a thick cloud that blocked sunlight and plunged the planet into darkness. The sudden lack of sunlight disrupted photosynthesis. One crucial factor was the geographic location. For example, mammals that were small in size were better equipped to survive in the dark and colder conditions that followed the impact. Similarly, certain birds were better adapted to the altered environment, allowing them to persist. Life on Earth took millions of years to re-establish the diversity that existed before the impact. Unfortunately, we don't have enough evidence to answer that question definitively. But here's a plausible scenario based on what we know. Imagine a clear summer night in the late Cretaceous period. The air is warm and alive with the sounds of nocturnal creatures. Dinosaurs like the velociraptor roam the land while marine reptiles glide through the nearby ocean. Suddenly, the sky is illuminated by an intense, bright light. An asteroid is hurtling toward the Earth. As it collides with the planet, there is a deafening roar. The ground trembles violently, causing the dinosaurs to flee in terror. They sense the impending doom. Trees are uprooted and shattered. The force of the impact throws the dinosaurs off their feet. Fissures in the ground open up, swallowing everything in sight. Enormous waves, tsunami, crash ashore, inundating the coastal areas. The dinosaurs struggle to stay upright amidst the chaos. Their reign is coming to an end. Within the span of a few hours, the world as they knew it is forever changed. The asteroid impact has unleashed forces beyond their comprehension. The event had profound implications for the course of the world, paving the way for the rise of new species, including early primates, which eventually led to the emergence of humans. If so, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps support our channel and allows us to bring you more fascinating prehistoric tiles. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures through time. Thanks for joining me on this prehistoric adventure. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our planet's history. Areas closer to the impact site experienced the most catastrophic effects. However, regions further away were still significantly impacted by the global climatic and environmental changes. This crater, discovered in the 1970s, is approximately 180 kilometers wide and 30 kilometers deep. Of course, this is just one interpretation based on the available evidence. What do you think really happened during those fateful moments? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Perhaps you have a different perspective or want to add to the narrative. Your comments enrich the discussion and allow us to explore these prehistoric tales from various angles. Has led to the asteroid impact hypothesis being widely accepted by the scientific community. While the impact of the asteroid is considered the primary cause of the mass extinction, it's important to recognize that it likely wasn't the sole contributing factor. Instead, it acted as the catalyst for a chain of events that ultimately led to the extinction of numerous species. Radiometric dating of the crater revealed that it is indeed from the late Cretaceous period, providing a remarkable match with the KPG boundary, affecting plants and the entire food chain. Moreover, the impact threw vast amounts of sulfur-rich rock and dust into the atmosphere. This led to the formation of sulfuric acid, which caused widespread acid rain. The acid rain not only killed many life forms directly, but also contaminated water sources, further impacting the delicate balance of ecosystems. Around 75% of all plant and animal species disappeared during this event. It is believed that volcanic activity and changes in sea level played a role in this event, along with around 75% of all plant and animal species. What caused this mass extinction, which lasted from around 145 to 66 million years ago? This period witnessed the rise of new dinosaur species, including Triceratops and The climate was generally warmer than today. For many years, scientists debated the factors that led to such a massive extinction. Various theories were proposed, including volcanic eruptions, sea level changes, and even an ice age. However, the most widely accepted theory today is the asteroid impact hypothesis. This theory suggests that the impact of a large asteroid or comet was the primary cause of the mass extinction, but there were significant regional variations. However, towards the end of the Cretaceous period, everything changed. An asteroid estimated to be around 6 miles or 10 kilometers in diameter collided with the Earth. The impact triggered a series of catastrophic events that had far-reaching consequences. The asteroid's impact released an enormous amount of energy energy, leading to widespread devastation. It's estimated that the impactor triggered earthquakes, tsunamis, and wildfires across the globe. Let's find out in today's episode of the Mysteries of Earth. But before we start our tale today, I have an exciting announcement. If you love listening to these prehistoric tales, then why not check out my new podcast, available on various platforms. In addition to these prehistoric tales, I also have many other podcasts available on various platforms. So make sure to go and search for my channel. Earth has undergone dramatic changes over its lifetime. What we know today as a single continent used to be split into several smaller ones, and the climate was constantly changing, fluctuating between extreme cold and extreme heat. But life found a way to not only survive during the age of dinosaurs, but to thrive. This period, known as the Mesozoic era, lasted from around 252 to 66 million years ago. It was divided into three periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Each of these periods was marked by significant events in the history of life on Earth. At the beginning of the Mesozoic era, the Triassic period saw the first appearance of dinosaurs. These reptiles quickly became the dominant land animals and gave rise to some of the most famous species, such as Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus. However, towards the end of the Triassic period, there was a mass extinction. Perhaps you've heard of it, the Great Dying. This event led to the extinction of around 80% of all species and paved the way for the rise of dinosaurs during the Jurassic period. The Jurassic period is often considered the golden age of dinosaurs. During this time, many iconic species lived. This brings us to the Cretaceous period. Around 66 million years ago, a catastrophic event occurred that had a devastating impact on life on Earth. The Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event. One of the most intriguing aspects of the KPG event is its cause. According to this hypothesis, around 66 million years ago, in the immediate aftermath of the impact, there was a massive release of dust and debris into the atmosphere. But why did this asteroid impact lead to the extinction of dinosaurs and other species? While some life forms managed to survive, another factor was the ability to adapt. Some species possessed traits that allowed them to survive the drastic changes. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the asteroid impact hypothesis is the Chicxulub crater located in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. The discovery of the Chicxulub crater, combined with the geological and paleontological evidence, it's also worth noting that the recovery from the KPG event was a gradual process. So what exactly happened during the last hour of the dinosaurs? And there you have it, a potential glimpse into the last hour of the dinosaurs. Did you enjoy this journey through the last hour of the dinosaurs?